Hey everyone, it's John and we are back in the basement again, and today we're going to show you some of the really cool items that we sold on eBay. If you are new to the channel, my name's John and that's Frances. She don't want to be in the video because she does not have any makeup on, so this is going to be pretty much an all me video. I know fellers, I'm sorry. I think she looks great no matter what she's wearing or if she's got makeup on or not, but I'm gonna oblige her wishes and it's just gonna be me and you today. So if you're new to the channel, go down below, maybe tickle that like button, maybe even subscribe if you like the video, and let's get right into it. Okay, the first item that we have here is this Clifford the Big Red Dog watch. That's pretty cool. If you remember Clifford from when you were a kid. It sold for how much, Frances?
$13 plus shipping.
It sold for $13 plus shipping. Let's go find that next item. Okay, the next item that we have here is one of these track light pendants. They're pretty cool. I picked these up at, I believe, Goodwill. And the guy was going to buy all of them. I have no idea why he did not buy all of them. He said he needed all of them, but he ended up only buying one. So how much did it sell for?
$17 plus shipping.
$17 plus shipping. I like that. Okay guys, the next item that we sold, I sold 3 of these CDs. These are some of the weirdest sounding CDs ever. It's Sonia Dada. They bought 3 of them. I had never even heard of this artist before. I bought these from an online auction, and in this online auction I paid next to nothing. I paid for like a buck or two for like bundles of 10 CDs, and I'm just like, you know, hopefully I can make some money on them. And I've made okay money, and I think by the time it's all said and done I'll make decent money. But you know, we sold these for $11.65, so that paid for the whole bundle that they came in and made me money, so I can't really complain about that. Sometimes you got to sell stuff you don't like, and sometimes if you can get stuff cheap enough and you bundle it together, you can still make a little bit of money, and that's what we're all in this business for. We want to get rich, right, Megan?
Yes.
That's right. She's like 50 cents. She gonna get rich or die trying. Okay guys, I bought some locks at an auction. I want to say I paid like $40 or $50 for the whole flat, and these are the locks that I sold. I want to give away my customer's name, but I sold 4 brass locks, and they sold for a total of whatever he bought. It was $103. That was 4 locks, and I think that I counted like 14 or 15 locks. Now these all had the keys, and they were all from like the 1940s, so it's kind of hard to find locks like that. But I always know that if I go to an auction and they're going to sell a whole lot of something, like a whole lot of locks or belt buckles or something like that, typically I'm going to buy them all because I'm going to be able to make money, even if I have to lot them up. I do have a lot of belt buckles that I bought at that same auction. Some of them are Heston belt buckles. I would definitely tell you to stay away from most of those, as I will do in the future, because they're not worth a lot. But I do have a consignment auction coming up in November where I'm going to take some of the stuff that I want to get rid of, like knock down my inventory a little bit, and I'm going to take those belt buckles and some other stuff there, and I'm going to sell them because it's really good that people can buy at the auction, and I'm going to make some money. Okay guys, the next thing that I sold here is a VCR tape. It is Welcome to Spring Break. That's pretty awesome, and I love selling these VCR tapes. Another horror VCR tape, and it looked like it sold for, wow, $22.95 plus shipping, and looks like they paid a considerable amount. I guess that's shipping and taxes, because it's $28.56 is the total order out the door. Would you guys imagine that VCR tapes would be worth that kind of money? There are a lot of tapes out there that are just worth a ton, so always be on the lookout for these tapes. Look for them. You can scan them. Most of them have barcodes. Just scan them, and it'll let you know what they sell for on eBay. That's a huge tip. You only can make money by buying some of these really cool horror VCR tapes. Okay, the next item that we have here in a little tote one is a ring, and looks like it sold for $8 plus shipping on top. Not too bad. Okay, next item here is A3, my nice little inventory system. We're looking for a tape rewinder, and see if we can find that bad boy in here. It's gotta be in here somewhere. There it is, right there in the very back. There we go. If you find these VCR tape rewinders for like 8mm or VHSC, they sell really good. This one actually sold for $40. It was $57.13 out the door. So be sure to be on the lookout. You'll find a lot of those at estate sales. It doesn't even have to be in the box to sell for that kind of money. We did hold on to it for a while. It was listed for a couple months, but eventually they will sell and you'll make that money. Okay, we're back over here in the A section, and this will be real easy to find. It's this big old shiny percolator coffee pot. Pick these up. If you can buy these for nothing, if you can get them for under $10, they're definitely worth buying. This one sold for $50. It's $70 out the door, pack shipped, taxes and title included. Not bad. That is really a good price, because a lot of people sleep on those and people don't even think that those old percolator coffee pots are worth anything. You pick them up at yard sales, estate sales, stuff like that, then they're pretty cheap. So there you go. Nice bolo. Okay guys, we got a, here it is, green 1974 Kirkwood yearbook. Pretty red hair. And it is thick. Look how thick that thing is. I have been selling a ton of yearbooks here lately, and this one sold for $46.76 for a total of $55.05 out the door. That's money, people. And you can pick these up at bookstores. You can pick them up at estate sales, and they're cheap. Typically you're gonna pay less than $5 for them. I mean, $46.76. What do you got to say about that? You just say that's a winner. Okay, we need this car right here. That thing is so freaking awesome. I love cars. I love toys. That's why I own a toy store, and that's why I just enjoy owning it. And sometimes it might open eventually, but I just collect toys, and I have a whole toy store upstairs. Sold that. It sold for, let's do some scrolling. It sold for $59.95, $76.76 out the door, shipped. That's pretty awesome, especially since I paid something in the neighborhood of like, I want to say like $7 for it. I didn't pay much at all for it at auction. It was pretty cheap. We got Francis back there pulling out a hat that we sold, and that's the last item. It's a pretty good sale. I think she's got it. I don't know. It's a Bassmasters 25th anniversary hat. Love the colors. That teal, it looks really good there. And it sold for $18.95, $25.13 out the door. Not too bad. I don't know how much we sold, but our payout this week's looking like it's going to be around probably $1,100 or $1,200. I would say that, but you know, it's a holiday weekend. And it looks like it's $500. Everything that we have to ship right here is $510. So everything that we've got here is $510. That's pretty good for, like, I think it's probably over 2 days. But I'm pretty excited. We're still staying pretty busy on eBay. The only advice that I can give you is that if you're going to stay listing, then you need to, I mean, you have to stay listing to stay selling, because you got to feed the beast. I don't understand it. If I quit listing, if I quit putting stuff in, we quit selling stuff. And none of this stuff here really, besides this, is anything that I have listed lately. Like, we've listed a bunch of belt buckles. I listed a bunch of die-cast cars. And I'm upstairs now taking photos. I came here for the evening so I could take a bunch of photos, so I'd have more stuff to list tomorrow, or maybe tonight, whatever. I try to go to bed at a decent hour, but me and my wife end up laying in bed and giggling with each other, looking at stupid videos on the internet. She's over there laughing at me because she knows it's true. Mostly it's golden retriever videos. We really kind of like golden retriever videos on Instagram, so yeah, it's funny. But that's pretty much what I have to show you guys today on what we sold. $510 is the total.